Oh, TIs, TIs. We always get cars, right? And all that shit. Ooh, there's Dragonfly. Cool. What's up, Dragonfly? Well, it's in here all the time, huh? That's cool. Well, look at the wings. It's got dots on its wings. That's pretty. I don't think I've ever seen one that close. So, today's what, the 15th? Yeah, I think so. August 15th, 2022. I was going to Dunkin' today. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store instead. And that's fine. So, and I'm ready, all that. I'm sitting out here. As soon as I walk out, a red sports car passes by with young guys in it. You know, they always send the honey traps to me. Young guys. Are the honey traps. So, as they're speeding down the block, I waved at them. I like figures that would happen, right? As soon as I come out, and then there's a red car parked right down the street behind this car. So already the gang stalking starts. It started earlier, actually. Somebody walked past my house with a red Amazing Savings bag, tote bag, and a pink shirt. And as he was walking past my house, I heard honking. That was like 2 hours ago. I'm surprised the camera caught it. You know, that's not enough to... Oh, look, speaking of the red car. Damn right I'm gonna wave at you. I waved right at him. Come on now. What are the odds, right? 2 red sports cars, one right after the other. Not a coincidence, people. This is called gang stalking. I don't know why they're starting with the red cars again. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. They gotta do what they gotta do, right? Gotta get that gift card. I'm gonna take that gift card from them. I'm gonna shove it up their ass. Nah, I'm gonna steal them gift cards and use them. We deserve gift cards for putting up with their shit. Anyways, yeah, so far that's it. I'm not going to Dunkin' right now. I was going to go. But at the last minute, I got asked to go to the grocery store. I'm like, alright, I'd rather go to the grocery store anyway. If I have time, I'll go to Dunkin' when I come back. If not, I'll just go tomorrow. You know, tomorrow's another day. If I really need something caffeinated, I'll have tea. You know, I have plenty of options. So, anyways, so so far that's the only gang stalking today. But like I said, there's a lot of people have been walking around here lately, zombified. You can just tell they're like not all there. And you know, every night when I smell pie, it could be from Witchy Poo, because she smokes pie. I forgot she does. So she could be in the garage smoking pie now. Ever since her son husband, I want to call her because she's up his ass every 5 minutes. Every time he went out with his girlfriend, they always invited her to come. Like, really, girl, you're gonna get in their relationship. Not bad enough because they're still together. They're married, so what if they want alone time? They're gonna make out in front, you know, like, maybe she gets off from that, who knows. It was funny, I didn't think she even smoked pot. I forgot one day me and my sister pulled up here and we see her coming, just standing on her porch smoking a doobie. I was like, damn, like, oh, this is the way she needs it. Like, you're right, she doesn't need it. So she switched from wine and cigarettes to doobies. That's fine. I don't really care about Perrrrps that much. You know, let them do what they gotta do. They feel better about themselves when they harass us. That's fine. I don't care. gotta learn to live my life in any way possible. You know, I gotta just try to when it comes to gang stalking, you can do like everybody else in our lives that doesn't get gang stalked does. And just, you know, not really notice it too much, but just don't give a shit what they're doing. That's why they put any of the videos to pass by my house. They were around last night too, like 1 in the morning. And there was a lot of people last night. Maybe they thought I was gonna come out and yell at them or something. I don't know. I was just trying to get to bed early. There we go. There's some perp shit. Blow it out your ass. I don't know if you heard that, but blow it out your ass anyway. I was thinking of something funny to do when you get interrupted by perps. Like if you're waiting at the bus stop or the train, and a perp has to sit next to you, or whatever it is, has to sit next to you. And they sigh or do whatever, or cough or whatever. I'm like, you know, you could just look at them and go, you know, smirk at them, because they smirk at you first, right? Smirk at them second. And then just look up at the sky and goes, it's a perfect day for gang stalking. And like, have your camera, have your cell phone out already to record their reaction to that. They don't, yeah. I did that once when I came home from the post office. I'm walking up the block, and these people just standing there. Out of the blue, just standing there looking up at the sky. I'm like, whatever. And they all came out, some of them came out of stores, and one guy was just standing there on his phone. They looked like they were statues. So I walked past them, like, it's a beautiful day for gang stalking. The guy that came out of the store went right back in. And then the other guy walked around. He walked away. I tell you, it de-zombifies them. You know? No, but for real. Especially on a day like today. Whew, 79 degrees, with a nice breeze out. Oh, it's beautiful out. It's like the beginning of summer. You know, you can sing the song to them. Instead of a beautiful day in the neighborhood, say a beautiful day for perps, or a beautiful day for gang stalking, a beautiful day for gang stalking, a beautiful day for gang stalking. Won't you be my perp? I see, you know, I'm sitting here and all these cars are coming by, you know. See how obnoxious they have to be. Those are douchebag brothers. All the windows are open though, so can't say all the windows are closed and I still hear them, you know? I know when I'm sitting out here. Oh yeah, they're at the window. You see the camera now? Oh, let me get it. That's the black dot right there. Fucking focus. That's the camera. See the black dot there? It looks like Darth Vader, right? It's the camera. They have it facing my house, so when I come out here, they run outside as soon as I come, you know, sit out here. And they've done so the other window next to that one is open. That's where they clap at their hands. I just saw her hand out the window, clapping. So you're entertaining your child, but then you're like doing gang stalking. They got demons in them. They can't help themselves. But the lady in the neighborhood giving out, you know, pamphlets of the gospel. You know, we are supposed to be doing stuff like that. But we're Christians. We're supposed to tell everybody about the gospel. I do it here because, you know, people scream at me if I do it in public. So. But she was giving out pamphlets, and the older brother was coming out of there, He goes, no thank you. He looked at me dirty. He gave me a dirty look. I'm like, you did this. Nope. She is teaching the gospel, spreading the gospel. You don't want to hear it because you're full of demons, you fucking punk. You can tell who's full of demons and who's not. These 3 young guys, she was giving them pamphlets, and the friend was like, no, thank you. And the other guy took it. He goes, thank you. I'm like, yeah, we got one young guy at least could take it and read it. Like, you could tell that guy has demons in him because of that outburst. Like, who the fuck is gonna be an outburst over a pamphlet? Like, really? You're gonna get pissed off over a pamphlet? You need a life. Anyways, like, you could see in his face, like, he didn't want his friend to take it. It's like, okay, why didn't you want your friend taking it? You're trying to be an influence. You're a bad influence to your friend. That's how they do it, though, too. They get so angry. And these 2 women, when they passed by her, they're like, no, thank you. But they looked over at us, and they were, like, shameful. They had, like, a shameful face. At least they felt shame. And one of them had a pentagram on her bag that said witchcraft on it. They literally said it. They were like, yeah, because they're coming out of the woodwork, these witches. They're wearing all the symbols and proud of being a witch. Those are the ones that are going to put us in the FEMA camps, by the way. It's not even going to be the government. It's going to be the witches. I think the witches should go into the FEMA camps, like, right now. They don't want to stop being witches. They don't want to follow Christ. So they should go to the FEMA camps, not us. They were the first ones to take the jab. The rest of us had to get forced to take it. I don't want to have this fucking thing in my body. I refuse. I got like cysts all over the place because of this shit. That looks like a perp, right? Because he was on a scooter and he's 30, 35, 40, whatever the hell old he is. He's using a scooter to get around. He's not a teenager. And that's the thing too, they don't act like adults. Ow. Oh. That's the thing too. When you have narcissistic people in your family, they project it onto you, so you become codependent on them. And they want you in the same childlike state they're in, because they never got help. They know they need it, but they just don't want to admit it. So then you gotta pick up the pieces of your life and try to fix it. You know, therapy helps. Medication doesn't help me because they gave me a seizure. So I should have sued their ass for that, but I don't have the money to sue. So I think that's why they're actually pissed off at me, these perps too. Because they put me on that medication. They made sure I would get so afraid and tell the therapist, stuff was going on. The voices call stuff. I didn't know it was voices call. I just heard people talking about me before I even did anything. Yeah, I thought it was that too. Like when they try to convince me of that, I'm like, not really. I don't think it's that, because you're supposed to have that kind of stuff since you're a kid. I never had that stuff when I was a kid. I got bullied to no end when I was a kid. So, but that's a form of gang stalking too. I do believe some of the teachers told those students to do that to me. Somebody else was talking about the same type of treatment they got in school, but they actually overheard the teacher say it. Like, I never actually heard the teacher say it. I just know there was a teacher that hated my guts, and I'm like, what the fuck you hate me for? I'm a student in your class and trying to learn, and what the fuck you hate me for? Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with them, and they projected it onto you. And they told all the kids to bully me. Definitely. And then they took me out of the class and put me in a different class. And then those kids did it too. Like, they told them to do it. They must have called them up or something at home. Told them to be home at a certain time or stay after school for a minute. And then they talked to them. Could be. That program was more coherently done because, we have so much technology now that we could just tattle on everybody if we wanted to. Back then they could do it. They're very sneaky about it anyway, but they're more sneaky back then. They knew how to do stuff undercover. I remember a lot of the teachers are Masons, so I passed by my old elementary school one day, and I was in the car, and a teacher passed by. It said teacher on the outside of the license plate. It said UFT, United Federation of Teachers. On the license plate itself had the Freemason symbol on it. I was like, that makes sense, because if they're torturing you like that, that's why they're torturing you. If you were ever in the military or whatever, they're going to torture you as soon as you get out of there. They already trick you into killing people. And we're not supposed to kill people. Remember, thou shalt not kill? So they already fucked up your brain. And when you get out of the military or retire or whatever, they follow you everywhere. They're not seeing things, they're following you. That's how gang stalking started. It started with them. In the olden days, I don't know what year, probably in the 40s or 50s or something like that. And they followed all the soldiers home. And they do all the shit they're doing to us now. They did to them back then too. And then they put them on medication, all them crazy, all that. And that's why they're doing it to us too. They thought it was funny back then to do it to them. And then they think it's even more hilarious to do it to us. And so all the men in my family were in the army at some point. There you go, there's the beeping. They don't like telling the truth. Oh well, fuck you, I'm telling the truth anyway. Yeah, they made my father become schizophrenic. They really did. People were following him, they put him away. So you're not supposed to tell people that. Like, we could talk about it because we've been through it. You can't tell your family that. They'll put you in a fucking psycho ward, no thanks. I heard stories about those places. I'm not going there. You can't fucking make me. I will kill you all. Telepathically anyway. But who they think they are? They shove them in like that. It's still going off. Somebody hit that alarm on purpose. It's probably the person that owns that car. He probably hit the button too many times on purpose because I'm doing this. See, now it stops. Anyway, they made my grandfather become an alcoholic. Because they want me to become an alcoholic by gang stalking me. They gave my father a stroke and a brain aneurysm, so he died from that. They put him in a home. He couldn't walk. There you go. 3 years in a row. Yeah, that's gang stalking. And he was already narcissistic, so there you go. And he joined the Illuminati. I saw the paperwork. So, hey, how are you? I saw other things that he had with the symbol on it. And I went, that's why you're getting stalked, buddy. And they tried to take me out because I figured it out. Once I started doing curse breaking, oh my god, the gang stalking ramped up. Especially Freemason curse breaking. You get curses from that shit. Because you sacrifice your children. Whatever deity they tell you to. And you do rituals, you get sworn in. Like, I actually saw in my dream a picture of me as a baby being sworn in. They were walking me on the stage. All red velvet colors, they're all cloaks, but they look like the Ku Klux Klan, but with red velvet colors. Everything, they were covered head to toe in red velvet cloth, gloves and all. And the picture was on one side and the certificate was on the other side. I couldn't make out the handwriting or the words. I think it was like a Latin word or something. And it was a picture of me as a baby. I'm like, who the fuck has this picture? You know? I never saw the picture at all in real life, but the picture seemed real to me. So, and then all I saw on the bottom was it said sex magic. So they use those devices to turn us on constantly, you know. They want us to always think with our, our fleshly desires, you know, instead of thinking about Christ. But they have a machine that makes you, you know, get turned on at inopportune moments, you know, like moments you don't want to be turned on. That's a sex magic ritual. It doesn't even have to be you personally that's involved, you know, that your family got you involved with that. There's a machine that does it, and then they do a ritual over the machine. You know, they do that ritual in particular over the machine, and then you get turned on. This dude across the street works from home. I do think that he has something to do with those types of machines. You know? He barely comes out of the house. Hey, like, he's coming out of the house, so you see he's going on vacation. That's how they get rewarded too, you know? Like, they make you go on vacation. Like, here you go, you did such a great job, we're putting you on, you can go on vacation now. Just that car just passed by had a red sweater in the back seat. They do that too. I bet you that guy has like a machine in his bedroom that does the voices culture. I hear Morton though, I don't see him. He might be in the tree. Oh, I really hear him. Oh, there he is. He's like, oh, he's on the bad people's house. No, go ahead, get out of there. They might hurt you. See a little tiny dot on the roof. That's the mourning dove. Yeah, so I want to put it past this guy across the street that that he has those machines in his house. Those assholes have a freaking camera. So, you know. She came out here to check on me. She went right back in. She came out, turned around, looked at me, and then went back in. Come on now. That's gang stalking tactic too. I don't know what they think they have on me. Like, you know, they're getting the whole entire families involved, even the kids. They make the kids come out and do like scream and all that kind of stuff. And they laugh and all that. I even see them pointing at the kids to tell them to laugh at me. Like, what do they think they're doing, you know? And you just saw the wife's shirt. It said NYC informants. Like, they just come out with it. They don't even fucking care if I know. Good. That means I'm not crazy like everybody thinks. You're showing me your true colors. You're showing me that I'm not lying. So, yes, keep showing me that shit. So that auxiliary patch that got thrown in my garden, it was probably from them. So, yeah, she's been staring at me from the porch. I'm gonna stare at this girl that I don't know nothing about on my porch because my husband has a crush on her. Oh, God, it's so pathetic. They need a life. They need to get a life. They need to move. I wish they would move. I wish they had no more money left. They should went right back in the house after she had to see what I was doing. And she went right back in. They watch me more than the other perps. It's kind of weird. Like, what's the fascination with me? Because Jillian used to watch me that much too. And then she gave him the right to do that, I guess. Whatever. You can watch the only one. I don't fucking care. I'm not doing nothing special, so whatever they want to do. The taxi cab pulling up. Jesus. Another cab. They're like trying to spy on me with these cabs all of a sudden. It's kind of funny actually. Even last night when I went back in, on camera, car after car after car, just pulling up to the house and then driving away. Like this guy's doing. What's ascot? Dickwad. Oh, you saw that? He pulled right over here to hide behind the car and then pulled away. What does that do for them? I don't know. I really want to know actually. What the fuck does that do for them? Does that make them feel like they're the man? They don't mature past the age of 12. You can see it. I need to find out my GPS thing. Oh man, I forgot how to do it. There's someone on YouTube that showed us how to do it. I think you can find your GPS. You know, the GPS that they put on us through Wi-Fi and everything. So, I don't know why she's smiling at me just now. The wife. Oh, we don't see Eva. Definitely not my targeting too. They don't come out of the house ever, and then all of a sudden today they're coming out. Wow. That seems a little suspicious. I really should take the hint. It's a song from a cartoon. And the little dog, she goes, "Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious." Yeah, maybe they should take that hint and stop being suspicious. Fucking blow smoke in their face. I don't know how smoke to blow in their face. Oh, you know, when you buy STIs, we should go out and buy all those little poppers. You know, the ones you just throw on the floor and they pop. We should buy a whole case, like 12 cases of them, and we put them in our house, and let's take one little box with us everywhere we go. And then when the perp bothers us, just throw it at them. Or if you know, yeah, you hear that shit? Or if you know they're coming onto your property, start lining up like where they can't see it, you know, like the darkest part of your property where you know nobody can really see. And then set up a trail camera. I watch the fun. And then while you're trying to, you know, when you go to bed and everything, that's when they're going to start anyway, right? And then you'll hear it pop. Hear pop, 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 pop. Now that would be funny. Somebody definitely do that. Send me the video. Or make a video and put it on YouTube, and then I'll look for it. Imagine that shit. That's funny. Back in the day, we used to get a lot of stuff from the ice cream truck. We should get those poppers, the Fortune bubble gum, some toys and stuff, like little toys, whatever, pens and stuff, and chips, candy, whatever. So, you know, that was fun back in the day, but the ice cream truck doesn't really come around no more. Nobody on this block ever sits outside. So that's why I think that's what it is too. Like they don't want to sit outside for some reason. It's a gorgeous day out. That whole family is retarded for going in the house. Now today is a great day. You should come outside to sit outside. They used to do that. I could tell when their parents aren't home, they don't sit outside. The parents force them to sit outside. Well, why not? It's a beautiful day. So sit outside, damn it. Even yesterday, it was really nice out. I didn't stay at Dunkin' too long because I know that girl was gonna get up and touch my back, and I don't want her touching me. She was probably annoyed that I left. Oh well. That's why I came back and I sat out here because it was nice out. Can't go to the beach right now with a stupid boot, so might as well, right? Might as well sit here. I don't know. I want to go to the park one day, but I don't really want to because I don't want to see John. He lives over there, so I'm gonna run into him. They run into me all the time. Doesn't mean I gotta do what they're doing. I can't wait to get this boot off so I can walk and just maybe go to the beach by myself because everybody keeps going without me. Some shit. I'm gonna stop my life just because you can't go to the beach. If I wouldn't do that to him, forget about it. She just crept up on me. She was right behind me. I saw her coming. Not saw her coming, but I saw her after she was standing there. Why didn't she keep going? Is she a perp? I wish that would come closer. Come closer, birdie. Come closer. I sound like Woody Woodpecker. Anyway, I used to love when they used to come visit. They only did that after anybody died. Hence the name Mourning, Mourning. Not good morning. Stop talking as soon as they come near me. It's kind of funny. And these are older women too. They're witches. But older foreign ladies are always witches. You think their life is so horrible? I think God caused that. No, you're doing witchcraft. Of course you're causing that to yourself. Now, you hear that vacuum? Of course, that's going on right now. When they do these noises, it's to get us pissed off and get our stress levels up and raise our cortisol levels. And they're also trying to give us a migraine. They want us to yell at them to stop. And so we get a heart attack and die because, we're worth a lot of money dead. I mean, even if it's a regular person doing it, they're being gangster by doing that at a certain time. Because they don't know they're doing it. They're on their MK Ultra. They don't know they're doing it. Some of them. Boy, do I need coffee today. I said maybe on the way back I'll get coffee. Oh, I highly doubt I'm getting coffee today. We were supposed to leave to the grocery store a couple minutes ago. What's taking so long? I hate the wait. The waiting is the worst part because you want to leave and you want to leave like early as possible. Like tomorrow, they're gonna pick me up too early or too late. So it's very annoying with them. They're very slow when it comes to driving. Like last week, I got picked up so early that I'm like, why are you fucking early for? Like, it was like an hour and a half early. I'm like, why? When I go to the gym, I get put in the rooms right away. You know, the exercise room. So, it doesn't take that long. So there's no need to be early. So I tell the guy, I was like, listen, I gotta use the bathroom first. Could you wait for me? He goes, yeah. I'm like, good. I was like, come on, man, you're gonna make me not go to the bathroom. Annoying is what it is. Anyway, so I'm gonna end this. I want to see a white butterfly. So far, there's actual clouds out today. Well, maybe not all of the clouds. Some chemtrails over there. So on this side is clouds. Some pretty trees too. Yes, I don't know how long it's gonna take to upload. I was shooting off videos left and right yesterday. I had a lot to say. But, you know, there was a lot to show you, too. You know, there's a lot of perp shit going on. So what's funny, too, another thing we've been doing for the perps, I just thought of this now. You know how your cell phone has the button when you're taking a picture? And then you can face it towards you to do a selfie? If a perp starts bothering you, put that on. Put that on. If they're too close to you. And act like you're posing with the perp. But do it when they do street theater. When you see them doing the street theater, even before you get there, just put your camera on and put it facing you. And then when you get there, don't show them the camera, but whip it out and take a picture. So they're doing this, the perp, you know, the street theater behind you. That'd be fucking hilarious. Somebody please do it. I'm gonna try it if it works. The next time I get booty banded by anybody and I'm outside, I'm gonna sing that song while I'm videotaping them. I sang it in the store at Dunkin'. Booty bandit couldn't help himself. He was just like shaking his ass. I was trying not to sing too loud. I don't know if you heard it though. I was like, booty, 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 rocking underwear. He stopped though. I was like, damn, come on, keep going. This is good footage. You know, these people are childish. If they have crushes on us, and they don't know how to approach us, you know what I mean, like normal people. So they do that kind of stuff too. You know, that could be it. I've never seen that guy until last year, in the winter time. The best was they were acting like they were homeless while they lived across the street the whole time. They would just walk over to Dunkin' and sat out there asking for money. They were doing drugs right in the open. I should have fucking called the police on their ass. I should have fucking took a picture of them and then called the police. I don't give a fuck if I'm already on their gang slogan list, who cares? The nerve of them to fucking ask for money and they live in a house. So say, take your money to everybody. Watch who you give your money out to too. Cause they could curse the money that you gave them. Yeah. And it follows you home. I'm always leery of who I give money to. The best was that day that I caught the woman writing the word witchcraft on a piece of paper. And she saw me looking and she went, and she put it away. I was like, oh, let me see it, bitch. Who are you doing witchcraft to? Me or everybody else too? Not just me, right? And then she didn't come around with him too much. So she was probably home doing her witchcraft spells. And told him to go over there by himself. Only to me though, because I caught that. That's probably why she started doing the witchcraft on me. No weapons against me shall prosper in Jesus Christ's name. Not even playing, that's true. 100% true. Facts. So, facts and truth nobody likes. Who the fuck cares? Tell the truth anyway. Fuck these perps. I need to make a video when they come outside when the car's not here. Yeah, they don't want to be hearing upstairs. I'll come out with my camera or my video camera on, and I can scream out, fuck these perps. Fuck the handlers. I've done it while I sat here before. I made a video like that. I was just sitting out here. Nobody was out either. Nobody was outside. No cars were driving, so it was a little weird that nobody was around. Yeah, they use those types of vans too to surveil. I've seen it. I have a picture somewhere. I don't know where I put the picture. But it was a plain looking van with the same color at the corner, and the guy was in there, and he had like this laptop next to him. Like the police, when they check your license plate in their car, they have like a little tiny computer. They had the same thing, but it was a big old laptop. And what happens is, and he had, I don't know if he had seats in the back. I couldn't tell. I was like, what the fuck? And he had like all this equipment in there. It looked like recording equipment. But on their computers, they have the GPS with our picture on it pinned. You know what I mean? Like the little bubble on top. It's pinned where we are. And then when they drop off the perps in that type of van, they tell them where to stand at. But I haven't seen that van since that day sit there. So that van probably just drops them off somewhere else. Probably a little further away, and then they walk here, perps. You know what I mean? Because they probably saw me catch them. And that too, when you catch them, you'd be like, caught your ass in 4K, bitch. Yeah. Take your power back is all I'm trying to say. Be blessed.